Listen, before I get into this first topic, I do want to ask y'all a question, right? For $100 million, right? Would you watch your whole life back, but you got to watch it with your family, like your whole entire life, but with your family? Would y'all do that for $100 million?
I would.
You would do that? You got to watch your whole life.
That mean them back shots, all that shit,
everything,
the sloppy toppy, all that is on there. Like 100.
Wait, every
part of your life. You gotta watch with your family.
For 100 mil, my family is gonna want to watch. We on top with 100 mil, so they're not gonna care about that. I'm definitely watching it with my family.
So
I'm watching it.
You watching it? What about you?
I don't know. I don't fuck with my family like that to be watching some shit like that. So probably not.
No.
For 100 mil?
Wait, that's why if you don't fuck with them, then you just do that shit.
Right.
Like, it's like I don't fuck with y'all anyway, so I don't care. Like,
I don't know how I feel like about my brother watching stuff like.
I mean, that is true. Everybody watching that shit. Everybody watching that shit.
Pops, you're gonna have to eat that for 100K.
100
million, not even 100K.
100
million. Get you a little, whatever you want.
That's what I'm saying.
You could get the Men in Black pen for 100 million. Like,
shit, you could have the surgery to think they shit. Like, you know what I mean?
But I didn't really do nothing that bad. But sex, everybody have sex. Yo, dope.
Yeah, but seeing it
ain't that bad.
in front of your mom and your pop.
It's cringy to me though. Like I don't even like talking about it. I don't even like talking about my sex life, so it's cringy. I wouldn't.
It is cringy.
I don't
but
like
100 million. I don't think you're understanding.
Yeah, I don't think you understand.
Well, this is everything in your life. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the skeletons in your closet. All of them.
Yes.
All right. What about you?
Nah, we just asking. You doing it?
Yeah.
Ace, what about you?
Hell yeah.
No question.
There ain't no question over here.
I should have made it more interesting. Like, you know what I mean? I thought people was gonna be like, damn, I got some skeletons in my closet. I don't know if I want my family.
You should have lowered the amount.
You should have lowered the amount. 100 million.
Yeah, that's a big amount to say no.
You should have said like.
I mean, I said no.
Like 100,000. 100,000. Yeah, 100,000. I think that'd have been more like. I don't know. Like,
I thought y'all had more skeletons in the closet. Y'all didn't. Like, you know what I mean? Anyway.
Even if you got skeletons in the closet, 100 million.
I don't know. Motherfuckers got some shit. I ain't gonna hold you. Listen, let me get to this actual first topic. Is infidelity still a valid justification to leave a good man? Let me start right here. What's your thoughts on this?
I feel like you're not a good man if you cheat.
I mean, okay.
Because it's just like, if I'm your woman, you're disrespecting me. You're not a good man.
But he's doing everything.
He's doing everything else.
Like taking care of me?
Everything else. Taking care of you, paying your bills, taking you out.
Yourself.
It depends if you can do it for yourself.
Right.
I do everything for
But I'm
myself.
talking about emotionally, mentally, you know what I mean? He there for you, supporting you, everything else. He just cheated.
He just cheat or he just cheated?
He just cheated. This is
Like
the first time you called him, yeah.
Oh, I could get over one time.
One time?
I ain't gonna lie, yeah.
Okay. I mean, all right, that's valid. What about you?
Nobody's leaving the first time.
Nobody's leaving the first time? Oh, you mean women?
Women
ain't leaving the first time.
Men too, don't let it, don't.
Yeah, some men.
Men too.
Some men. I ain't gonna hold you. Some
I'm out though.
But when men don't leave, they just don't treat you the same once they find out.
That could be also a possibility.
That's both genders.
Yeah, women don't treat you the same either.
I don't know.
Yeah,
it's some dumb bitches out here. I don't know about that.
All right, what's your thoughts? Is that a valid justification to leave a good man?
Infidelity. I just feel like if you cheat, you're not a good man. Like you providing, you bringing stuff to the table, but if you're gonna turn around and cheat on me, it's like, are you really a good man to me?
So you can't make a mistake?
A mistake is picking up the wrong keys. To cheat, that's a choice. You chose to do that. You had every chance to turn around and be like, I'm not going to do that, to walk away, but you was tempted, and you still did it. That's not a mistake. You chose to do that.
All right.
She ate y'all up with that one. That was a good one.
So what you saying?
Honestly, me, is it a valid justification? No, it's not. But honestly, I would think about it like, what was the reason? Like, if you telling me, like, okay, I want this from you, I need you to do this, and I need you to do that, and me as a woman, I'm not providing that for you, and you go out there and find it in somebody else, I'm kind of wrong, so I'm going to eat that.
Okay.
All right.
You do it again, that's going to be a problem.
What if you still ain't picking up your slack, though?
My man just cheated on me. You think I'm not going to pick up my slack?
I mean...
Yeah, I be doing it for like a month, and then go back to the same
normal.
shit.
That is a fact.
Not me.
That is a very logical
that's
answer
like a woman
that
too.
you
Like
gave.
if a man asks you to do something you're not doing, and he go out and look for something, or if I I'm telling you I want you to do something and you're not, like, come on.
Mm-hmm.
But men be asking for unrealistic things for real sometimes.
That's
Like,
not a man.
it's men out here that be like, oh, I want head every morning. Whoa.
Wait, how's that unrealistic?
unrealistic.
Like,
Because it's like every morning, bro, all right, relax. Like, we could sometimes, but every single morning. It's men out here that's really like a thing for them. Like, if you're not doing that, they feel like they got to go find it somewhere else.
yeah, for sure. Like,
All right, so don't be with me.
did you state that from the beginning? Like, yo, I don't like to give head like that.
It's not about not liking to, but it's like, it's a thing though. Like, it's really men out here like that they want a certain type of thing sexually that you don't want to be into all the time. And if you're not giving it to them all the time, it's like they're gonna look for it somewhere else.
That is valid, but again, I think sometimes when we have these conversations, usually we hear on the women's end that a man has to always constantly do these things. And then when he doesn't do those things, then it's like, oh, well, you're not doing the things that you used to do. And you saying that's unrealistic. I don't think that's unrealistic. Like, compared to the list of shit that demands that women be having for men, like, that seems pretty reasonable. Like, you get what I'm saying? And the thing is, when men get into a relationship, they're looking at like, yo, this is the one woman that I'm going to be loyal to, I'm going to have sex with. Like, why would I not want you to be that freak for me? Because you already said you was talking that shit. Like, that's how you got here. You was telling me what I wanted to hear to get the commitment.
He was doing it every morning in the
sex
beginning.
is becoming a chore.
Nah,
you was doing the go.
You saying it came out of nowhere? Or you saying like this has been your man been asking for this? Now you should.
No, not me. I'm
No.
just saying in general, like I see stuff like that.
No, I'm saying like as a man, say I want head all of a sudden today, all the time. You saying like that? Like
Yeah, it would throw me off. Yeah,
Okay.
like it would
She's
throw
not
me
saying
off.
it started off like that because that's different.
Yeah, but you was giving him head every day before the relationship. Now y'all get into a relationship. Now it's like, oh, now I don't want to do that no more. Like,
it's every week.
it's
now.
unrealistic.
Don't
Like,
put words in her mouth.
Y'all missing it.
No, but I think it's based off of like the guy. Like, if you met him that way and that was his vibe, like, don't start complaining one shot in a relationship because that's how you met him. But if he come out of nowhere, if he's not doing that, and then all of a sudden he like, oh, give me head right now, waking up like that, then that's a problem. But I feel like
why is that a problem?
I'm saying if
Every day.
No, I don't have a problem with it. I'm just saying if the girl has a problem with it and he comes like out of nowhere with it, I'm talking about like aggressive, like you got to do this, like making it like a chore.
Well, it don't have to be aggressive. If you could curse on him.
Yeah.
I mean, if your nigga want head every day, that's your nigga. Like, if my nigga wants something, I'm gonna do it. Like,
Same
that's
here.
it.
But some
now
people
it's same here.
I've been said that. I
She
didn't
said that. It's these two
It's dumb. I'm trying to
No,
justify
wait.
what she's saying, but I don't agree.
I don't, but
Right.
every day,
I think
I'm
it
not.
depends on the nigga too, because I done
Yeah,
dated niggas that they don't make me want to do what they. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
I'm sorry. It also depends on a girl, because I know some girls who don't like giving head, like honestly, and it's some girls that love it. Like, so it depends on your style. You got to know your partner, because regardless, just because you're a woman don't mean you like giving head.
Well,
But this one,
like,
go ahead.
if you're a woman and don't like giving head, you gonna just be getting cheated on.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That part.
No, I agree with
That's
that.
a valid, very
I
point. I'm
definitely
not
agree
gonna,
with
I'm
that.
not gonna
But that's
hold you,
that's why I be saying some women be forcing men into monogamy knowing they can't satisfy him. You know what I mean? So if you know you can't satisfy this nigga, why you want to be his girl? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
because
that's
just gonna end up with. You know what I mean?
That's selfish. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's why I said it. I don't think that's really unrealistic. But just to go back to the
question.
The question.
Oh, it's my turn.
Yeah, your turn. Yeah.
All right. I agree with everybody was saying, but I'm a little different when it comes to that. I don't think infidelity for me is an absolute deal breaker. I feel like it's the manner in which the infidelity took place. Mm-hmm. Like, if we being real, people make mistakes. Mm-hmm. Like, if you really want to go back to how we started and why God sacrificed, it was for our sins. We were here. We're gonna make mistakes. We're gonna do things. You have to have grace. You have to have forgiveness. Now, in the manner of what he did, like I said, the first time, of course you put a little heat under it. You don't just be like, okay, it's fine. But to just up and leave, especially if he's checking off all the boxes, I feel like if you balance it out, the good and the bad, if it's worth trying, I feel like it's worth trying. And I feel like I don't believe in once a cheater, always a cheater. People change for what they want to change for. And sometimes they need that fire up under their ass to... Sometimes you got to leave for a little minute for them to see what they're missing and want to change themselves and things of that nature. I just feel like a lot of people say, oh, I'll leave him. That's not... I don't know one girl that man cheated one time and they left. I think people say it because it sounds good and they don't want to sound stupid.
They be staying for less. Like, he not
this
even
is what I'm saying. He's not even checking off all the boxes. He checking your car when you at work and all types of stuff, and you still with him. So I just think we need to be more realistic. Like, life is life, and we know we make mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. Have a little grace. Now, I said again, it depends on the manner. Now, if he went and had a child on you, got an STD, he disrespected her, bringing her to your house, any type of emotional connection, then that's different. But if it's just like a physical,
as long as he cheat respectfully.
Not saying that. I don't want to put it like that. But I'm saying for the first time when you finding out, it's a manner of respect still, regardless if you're cheating or not.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If it was in a respectful manner, I think it can be worked out. At least to try. If you continue, if this is repetitive,
I was just about to say.
When I'm saying, don't act like y'all don't know what I'm saying.
It just sounds like an oxymoron.
I'm just saying.
If you cheated respectfully, I can work.
I'm saying in order for me to even consider trying to work and see and giving you another chance, I have to feel some type of respect as far as like, I care about you, I made a mistake, and I'm gonna work to fix this.
Gotcha.
After that, if it's repetitive and then that's a deal breaker for me.
Yeah, I think this is something that Ace said a lot of times on the show. Unfortunately or fortunately, men and women, they do cheat for different reasons. Like, you know what I mean? Women usually cheat, not all women, but most women usually cheat for emotional connection and validation. Like, you know what I mean? Where men can literally cheat with a woman and not have no emotional feeling. It's just really a nut at the end of the day. Like, he'll still love you the same. Like, you know what I mean? And I'm not trying to justify the actions of said man or whatever, but I think it is different, which is why, you know, usually when we ask women, like, what are they standards in men, right? It's usually very materialistic, very superficial, usually height, money, if he got a car, if he got his own, like, businesses and stuff like that. You really don't get to cheating until like maybe 5, 6. Is and he got to be loyal. Like, you know what I'm saying? Whereas you as men usually loyalty is 1 or 2. Like, you get what I'm saying? So that's why I think men hold loyalty, you know, so much higher than women. And we've seen plenty of times, like how many women who are dating high profile celebrities, and they get caught cheating and they stay with them because that person is providing that lifestyle for them. And it's just like, yo, you know what? I'd rather have this lifestyle. Like, he cheated, he embarrassed me publicly, but I can't give up this lifestyle because, you know, he paying all my bills or he buying me this bag to say he's sorry or whatever the case is. So usually I think, and like you said, there's some men who take women back after cheating. Like, you know, I don't know them personally, but I hear stories of them. Like,
they probably didn't tell you, but he's sneaking in the house and doing that. He just don't want to feel stupid in front of his boys.
Probably not. Yo, Keem, I know you had sent this question because it was the Umar clip.
The Umar clip.
What was your thoughts on that?
I agree with her completely. You know what I mean? Like, if it's a good man, it's like to find a man that's not going to cheat on you, that's doing everything that you need is if you're gonna be realistic, it's hard out here. You know what I mean? Because a man is going to take care of your bills, emotionally mature. You know what I mean? Supporting you, all the stuff that you need. And he mess up one time, you're going to leave that, and then you're going to be out in the sea fishing for... They say the pool got pee in it already, so you're going to go in this pool for a pee looking for this nigga that you just left. Come on now. Like, you might as well just give a nigga another chance, and if he keep fucking up, then you got to make a decision for yourself, whatever. But I don't think one time, nah.
I think it depends on where you at in your life. Like, I don't feel like getting cheated on right now. That's not my mood.
You say you don't feel like getting cheated on right now?
Nobody feel like it.
That is
but
funny.
But that's true, like...
Wait. Have you felt like getting cheated on before?
Ever?
No. It's like stuff that you deal with, like at a certain point in your life, and then you get past it.
You're not going back to that.
I'm not doing that right now. So I would be that person that would leave. I've done it before, and never talk to the person again.
But was he doing everything else that you needed?
Right. Was he benefiting?
He was? Oh, okay. And you missed that? Sometimes.
I had a little
It was cool. Like, it was cool.
That's all I'm saying. You gonna miss it.
But I feel like because he was like a provider, like he felt like that was like a reason to justify why he was able to cheat. But nigga, I got my own bread. I don't need you for that. Right? So you're not gonna play in my face.
A lot of women got their own bread, but they don't like spending their own bread, which is why they want the nigga to spend their bread.
Okay, so me personally, like, I was raised in a household with just my mother or whatever. So like, I learned from my mother. Like, she did everything by herself. So now when she had me, I followed her steps. I do everything. So if a nigga is doing something for me, it's because that's what he wants to do. I could survive without the nigga. I'm never gonna, like, once he cheated, it's like, oh, okay, you feeling yourself a little bit. I left. I never talked to him again.
Did you ever feel like, you said you experienced that, right? Was it ever something that you felt like, damn, you know what? I was lacking in this area. I could see why he might have stepped out. Was it something like that, or was it just
I'm gonna
like,
be honest, I think it was like a person who, like, he never got money before. So I probably met him in his prime. So this is probably, he was feeling himself. And it's like, you could tell you just started getting money because you're acting weird. So that was just like, it just turned me off. You're not used to having money. And yeah, that was what that was.
Yeah. Where niggas get money, man?
It's different. It's a different ball. Shit, when women get, when everybody get money,
money, yeah, you're right.
You know what I mean?